This week, Emily Bazelon, John Dickerson and David Plotz. Jean Carroll's $83.3 million victory against Donald J. Trump. Tech bro billionaire Techno-Cotoritarianism. Here are some notes and references from this week's show. Eric Lach for New Yorker 9 Normal. People tell Donald Trump to shut up and pay Monica Hesse for the Washington Post. Is Trump really sexism? Maggie Haberman and Shane Goldmacher. Trump's PACs spent about $50 million on legal expenses in 2023 for Fortune and Bloomberg. Eric Larson. Most of Trump's cash stock is at risk of $450 million in E. Jean Carroll and New York business fraud cases. CBS News. Nation and Emily Tillett face-to-face with Nikki Haley. Trump crime's women who blame anyone should heard and discussed. Gabriella Abdul-Hakim for ABC News. Tim Scott insists that voters do not care about Trump's loss of insult. Playing provocative. Haley attacks Dietrich Knauth for the insurance magazine. Sandy Hook. DeGuiner. Alex Jones settlement with families. Bankruptcy Out Emily Bazelon for The New York Times. Was the road and peace possible for 1948? Adrienne LaFrance for Atlantic. The rise of Techno-Equalism. Ezra Klein for The New York Times. There are some strange ideas of Silicon Valley elites. Head ideologist Steven Levy for Wired. What did Techno-Billionaire miss about Techno-Option? Jonathan Taplin for the Vanity Fair. Musk, Thiel, Zuckerberg and Andreessen-Four. Billionaire techno-oligarks-alternative. Autocratic reality. Lisa Desjardins and Jonah Anderson for PBS Newshour MPs accuse them of failing to protect children by grilling their major technology managers. Dictators' Learning Curve by William J. Dobson. In the War of Global Democracy. Emily struggle to save the town. Rebuilding America. Thrown by Michelle Wilde Anderson. John Pentips. Tolose Olorunnipa Liz Goodwin for Washington Post. Biden. If Senate agreement passes and Jacob Bogage. Jeff Stein. Home votes expand children's tax loan. Company swears to close a boundary. Increase tax cuts. David. Visual Arts. St.Albans School. John Busby for the lawyer. LSU students are all naked as naked art models say. A very brave thing to do. Inspiring. Louisville. J. Lloyd in Kentucky. Eric Berger for Ars Technica. What happens when an astronaut in orbit does not come back? David. John. Emily Taylor Swift Travis Kelce's love story. Maga Madness message for this week's Slate Plus Bonus segment. The message of Maga Madness: you need to calm down. For Washington Post. See Mariana Alfaro. Trump's MAGA's MAGA Republican movement. He doesn't like Taylor Swift and Ross Douthat for York Times. Taylor Swift, Donald Trump and Wright's abnormality problem. In the latest Gabfest readings. John, Master of Chenga with Brad Stulberg. How to perfect when everything changes including you. Send your conversations, questions and comments to Gabfest Slate with email. Cheyna Roth by podcast production research by Julie Huygen.